And long seen anything like this, certainly not from a teammate. He went on to say one of his only regrets as far as his manager Aaron Boone, well, pretty cool moment when he sat down for his post-game press. Going to ask me, and who you're going to ask me about.
There's a line drive to left field. Another good line was Judge hit his 41st home run
Of a home run. Aaron Boone also said, should he have 42 already, because he saved one. In my mind, it's...
And he just looked at Benintendi, he said, he's got 41 home runs.
It's not that easy.
Okay, 43 by his math.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
What to say anymore, and it seems like he's getting to these press conferences after the game, and
for me, for Aaron Boone, for Flash to comprehend the ability to do that.
Yeah, that marvel at something going on, because you guys have been there and done that, know how hard. 3-0 count on Merrifield. There's a strike. Yankees lead 4-0. 3-2. Foul back.
Speaking of dates, Michael, still in July. I want to wish my mother
Happy birthday, Mrs. O'Neill. Fouled away.
And it was Joe Nuxhall. And Joe Nuxhall was the youngest pitcher just to sign off every game.
That one's driven to left field. Bennett, his 1,000th hit, it's a double. And the Royals have runners on second and third, nobody out.
Very kind of quiet, really good major league player. And whether he'll...
Tandy will watch it off the wall. He'll play it in, fire it into second from Merrifield.
Every night at the game, but can you imagine Flash taking the mound in a major league game, rounding third, heading for home, and that's the way that Joe Nuxhall used to sign off.
The 0-1. 0-2 on Bobby Witt Jr. 1-2. Swing and a miss.
A lot of the fastballs fouled off. All of a sudden, you watch it in super shot, slow shot.
Being able to exploit them.
0-1.
As you watch his games and you break it down, he's as good as any pitcher.
Last night at his resume, pretty impressive stuff. I mean, he's 32 years old.
Yeah, I don't think he believes in low. 1-2.
Because Cole throws 100. I mean, not a lot of guys throw 100 to start with.
I was just now like it's not a big deal.
High fly ball. Perez will score easily. A long sac fly off the bat of Perez.
The reaction to this, I don't think that he thought this was coming back.
Little pirouette and here's Dozier. He walked in the second. That one's fouled straight back. The 0-1. Now, I've just tuned in late. Super Stash Brothers. That's Carpenter and so 2-2 now. Runner at second. Swing and a miss. We'll go to the bottom of the third. The Bronx Bombers, we might spotlight you in a future game. Now, I know the guys that are working on Thurman's.
Today, had some time to spend with her, and Kay Mercer wanted me to say hello to
do. Great spirits, too. And one of the items she's introduced was Thurman's son, Michael, catching the foot pitch.
Did a good job picking it, keeping it in front.
Because of the pandemic, and he said it is a day that he always circles on his calendar. He knew if I was good enough. It wasn't until that number was retired that I thought, well, I guess I must not have been too.
Happened before they changed their mind, Michael. How's that?
You know, one of the coolest things.
Compared a lot with that 1998 team.
Lined right at Lopez to retire. Things go on in Monument Park. I just think of the movies Night at the Museum. Here's Matt Carpenter. Now, Paul, you have a lot of connections in Hollywood. You know,
just kind of listening because there's some big names out there. Half of them are really, or have we embellished the stories, or are they real? Or, you know, I had the
Carpenter with a fly ball to center. 3 will go to the 4th. Steady. They have a nice lead in the American League East, so there's no need to push it. And if he gets
strain, a little less severe than one he suffered earlier in his career. Aaron Boone said he's for a return for Luis Severino, but the fact that he's picking up a ball again, well, that is a
late season acquisition. You know, the way the 2 months, so guys coming back from injuries after that August 2nd date, that's a big. Pasquantino pops it up, right side.
You know, when that trade went down yesterday with Castillo from the Reds, a decision. Now, a lot of Yankee fans were disappointed, obviously, because we saw Castillo.
His cards close to the vest. I mean, the strong implication.
Back and be the type of pitcher that he was. And if he is, then, you know, the trade.
Now, Brian Cashman really played. He was #1 on their list. And that they made a representative offer, and they ended up with him. He's going to pitch in the series coming up Monday, Tuesday.
The Yankees are in on Castillo. The Yankees are in on this guy. As Taylor lines up about that surprises you a little bit. Comes out of left field. That gives the Yankees a boost. Rizzo.
And we told you this earlier. Want to remind you, starting at 2 o'clock on Tuesday, and well at the stadium, so anything breaks, tune to Yes, and we will have it. And then, of course, we'll have.
And I think it's always a kind of a shot in the arm to the teams that are competing. And it's got us over the hump a couple of years.
And you know, I hate to use the word desperate because I'm not out. So, I mean, and Melendez works getting into big trouble.
Yeah, 73 pitches already. He's had to work awfully hard.
Garcia, and that one is looped into center field. It is a base hit. Tail around. It's an RBI single for Garcia. Now it's 4-2.
To get it to the outfield and score a run.
It's third. They're going to wave him home. He'll score easily without a throw. Throw is to third. So the Royals have cut the Yankee lead. And
the bat, he went the other way against Nestor Cortez, left on left. Paul
Benintendi.
The bat. We'll see if there are any adjustments here in the second.
Ooh.
And Handle possibly has him at second base.
LeMahieu goes to second, one on to first. It's a double man left on base. A strong return throw, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 4th inning. Yankees lead 4-2 on the Audi scoreboard. It'll be the bottom third of the into a 4-6-3 double play. Yankees could have blown the game open right there. He's now 9 for 6. Now, here's an eye-opening stat that I can't explain. Maybe it's loaded. Popped up.
Almost become, but it becomes a mental thing where you put yourself in that position. That he's reminded every time the base is loaded or he has not done.
Kind of nonchalanted it without using both hands. And he
ground ball, not able to come up with it, just casual right there. When it's a bases loaded situation, and you know the stress. And
here's Trevino, first to throw over.
You know, Michael getting back to Aaron Hicks trouble, as opposed to I have the bases loaded, I have to get it done.
Foul back, 0-2.
Himself into a good hitter, 260 batting average, 30 RBIs, but chance.
Line foul. If the Yankees team World Series. Grounded to third. Let's see if they turn two. There's one. No, they hit third. Trevino reaches at first.
And how good a solid player he is, and just does not come up with the throw. Looked like a good.
LeMahieu, first and third, one man out. And a strike. 0-2. And there's a base hit to left center field.
DJ LeMahieu is such a good hitter over his career average-wise.
Kiner-Falefa scores. Trevino will go to third. It's an RBI single for LeMahieu. Is going to the bullpen, and Aaron Judge is coming up with runners on first and third. Home run, 42nd home run of the year. Now to put it into even first and third, one man out. Judge with a 2-run home run in the.
Pick up the baseball.
1-1. 2-1. Aaron Judge high alert. 3-1. 3-2. 3-2. Inside, a walk. That'll load the bases for Benintendi.
Just can't pitch to him anymore.
Benintendi swings and misses.
And I mean, he's wrecking games early. And obviously, that was a slider that got away.
The 0-1. 1-1, so off. And Aaron Boone said he's one of the hitters in our 1-1. Popped up, left side, coming on Dozier toward the line. He will score. It's a sac fly from Benintendi, and it's 6-2 Yankees.
Dozier, obviously a visiting player, not knowing the ballpark well.
As first and second, 2 outs. Outside, 1-0. And the pitch.